Hey guys, so I just want to do a little comparison review here between the Galaxy Note 5 on the left and my Galaxy Note 4, which is hopefully going to be my outgoing Note here. So you can see I have basically set up the Note 5 a little bit more here, and also removed some of the junk which was on the device, so it feels very nice and quick now to use, and have been actually playing with it, seeing what I think about the device here, whether or not it's worthwhile for people to upgrade here from the excellent still Note 4. And before we do get into that, we can just do a quick little comparison here of what we're getting. So with the Note 5, we're getting, I think, the same processor is in the Galaxy S6, so it's the Exynos 7 series. Obviously the RAM has been bumped up to 4 gigs now, and I have to say, even though the actual processor etc. configuration feels about the same, is the same in terms of the configuration like the S6, it's actually feeling a lot faster here to do things compared to the S6. You can see things get really nippy here, and when you shut the device off, you can see how fast the curtains close there, which really love that effect. So I'm glad that they carried it over. The signal reception as well, I have been having it on my provider here, seems to be very strong in my house. You can probably just make that out there. You can see we're getting nice full 4 bars. You can also have a look here what it looks like when you're making a call. So you can see, for those of you looking to import it here, there's no issues really with importing it. It's working as it should do, which is good. Obviously the biggest change is to do with the build quality here. We're getting kind of like a more kind of glass construction here like you find on the S6. Which you know, is a bit polarizing in terms of whether it is good or not. We'll see down the line. I do like the kind of premium element to it, but I think in terms of the ruggedness, this is probably going to still be a little bit more durable. You can see, even though I've had this like for months, it's like completely spotless, which is what I really like here. You can see on the sides here we do have a more curved kind of texture there on the back, which is a little bit more probably premium than the Note 4. It does feel like a much thinner device as well, and smaller. That was the first thing I noticed when I did unbox it. In terms of the TouchWiz, you can see that it's also quite upgraded here. You can see we are getting like, I think it's TouchWiz 5.5 or 5 or something like that. So you can see it's a little bit more circular here, like your Huawei kind of UI, and you still have the nice touches here that you are familiar with your Note 4, like the ability to, when it comes up, do your multitasking. You can see that is very nice, so no changes there. And you can obviously check out the S Pen as well, which seems to be a little bit more premium than the one on the Note 4. You can see they've put somewhat higher grade materials here, I think. The one on the Note 4 a little bit plasticky if you ask me. What you can see, we do get all these shortcuts here, such as Action Memo, Smart Select, etc., which are very nice. You can also do air commands here. So if we have a look here, floating icon. So if we just go back here and press down, you can see we do an air command there. I'm not actually touching the screen, which is very nice. And you can have a look at the S Pen comparisons here for those who are interested. You can see a bit more plasticky. Interestingly enough, the S Pen from the Note 4 works on the what am I calling it, S5 for Note 5. You can see we are able to use the old S Pen here, so that's pretty good really. If you lose your S Pen, you could probably use your old one. And also the newer one here, you can see, works on the Note 4 as well, so very nice backwards compatibility there. Obviously, you know, you're going to have to be careful with this thing here. Make sure you don't do this in the dark or when you're in the drunk, because it could get stuck in there. But I think Samsung can rectify it if you do something silly like that. On the back we're getting the same kind of nice camera here. We're getting a 16 megapixel OIS camera. You can see the flash is in a slightly different position now though, vertical as opposed to horizontal. I think you get your fingerprint heartbeat sensor as well on the back for you fitness people, which is quite nice. The speaker is moved to the edge here, which I will be testing out. It sounds quite good so far. I'm not a big fan of the speaker here on the Note 4, so that is a welcome change. In terms of the front, you do get obviously the fingerprint scanner, which I've not set up yet, but it does come with the very nice fingerprint scanner we're used to with the Galaxy S6, which is very seamless and just works. So if we go into the lock screen here, fingerprints should allow me to enroll here. So you can see that is quite easy to do. I'm not going to do it now though, because it does take some time. Maybe it'll let me out. There we go. So that is pretty nice here. And I have to say that when I first unboxed the Note 5, I was actually expecting a gold one, which I'm sure I did order, but it came as a blue one here. I do tend to like my Samsung devices nowadays with the like white kind of thing here. I do love this Note 4, which started my love affair for Samsung devices in white. However, the blue here seems to be quite nice nevertheless in terms of the kind of shade there, which is quite nice. Obviously, on the Note 4 we did get the expandable kind of back here, so you can pop this off and get access to your micro SD as well as the SIM obviously. But with the new device, times are changing and we do have basically access to everything on the top here, so you can put your SIM in there, which there's no slot however for the micro SD. This is a 32 gig model, so I am basically kind of just checking it out first. Maybe if I really enjoy it, then I will upgrade to 64 gigabyte model. But for now I just want to check that it is the right device here to move to from the Note 4, which is very nice even today. And other than that, is there anything else here we can have a look at? If we look into the display, you can see the settings seem to be quite familiar as before really. I don't think there's been huge changes here. So it looks like pretty much the same there. Oh yeah, obviously I think you can basically turn the device off here, and then you can click this, pull it out, and basically you should be able to write on the screen. I think I might have to change a setting to stop the screen coming on when I take it out, but I've seen like a lot of reviews where you can actually just write on the screen with the screen off, which is pretty cool. You can't do that on the Note 4, so I might look into that a little bit more. And yeah, I think that about covers it, I think, in this video that I want to cover. I just wanted to do a quick little comparison here with the Note 4. You know, I think in terms of my first impression, I'm very liking the experience here. I wouldn't say it's revolutionary compared to the Note 4, but it's kind of evolutionary. I do hope though for the next iteration they'll be able to keep some of the expandability that we did see on the Note 4, and I think they might do that actually for the Galaxy S7 as well, but we'll definitely look out for that. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here head to head between the Galaxy Note 5 and the Note 4. Hope you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.